Hello, hello, hi. My name is Geneva. I am the Angelic Rainbow Oracle, and I wanted to come on here and tell you a little bit about myself. Don't mind me, I am sick, um, but I think it's just time to make an introduction. So, if I have a little cough here or there, don't worry about it. It's actually part of what I want to talk to you guys about today outside of my introduction. So, my name is Geneva. I am a psychic. I'm a medium, and I'm what is known as a universal channel. So, as a medium, I am able to contact and connect with people's past loved ones, ancestors, pretty much any of that. And as a universal channel, I am able to connect with people's spirit guides, the Akashic records, people's angelic guides, and pretty much anything out there that wants to connect that's coming in with pure intentions. Pure intentions of positive light and love. So this is an important distinction to make when you're calling in or you are listening to entities, which is kind of what I do. So sometimes I'll have gods or goddesses, deities, a lot of archangels. I see a lot of angels. I have connections to the angelic realms, so that's not a surprise. Specifically with Raziel. So if you know Raziel, awesome. If you don't, you'll learn about him throughout, however many of these videos. But yeah, that's it. I'm on here and I'm talking to you because it's time. It's time. I can't always go live, and it doesn't always come across the way I want it to when I go live, and written posts don't have the same type of impact, and the messages that are coming through for people are important for those people. And so that is my goal, is to connect people more with spirit, to maybe do collective readings or channels, and to call in some of these guides to really help you along your way. So that is what you'll be seeing from me. You're going to see a bunch of random topics. You're going to see a lot of spiritual topics. You're going to hear what my guides have to say about that. You will probably hear me speak light language. It's going to sound weird. I might sound crazy. That's okay. I've accepted that about myself. As far as all of this, it's a very strange subject and it's difficult to exist in. So, if anybody has anything that they want to throw as far as shame, hate, guilt, or whatever, just understand that I am in a place where I understand that people's projections say more about themselves than they say about me. So it's okay. It's all right. But fair warning, if you come into the comments and you start being really ugly, I'm probably going to go ahead and block you. Why? Because just because I can tolerate it doesn't mean I have to. So just keep that in mind when you guys are commenting, to be respectful. I do not mind if you guys ask me questions. In fact, I prefer it. It's easier to come up with topics when I know when I know what some of you guys actually want to talk about. But as far as channels and stuff like that, what comes through is what comes through. And if you don't resonate with it, feel free to click off. It's really simple. So, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys a little bit about self-care. So I am sick, as you might be able to hear. I'm a little nasally in here. My husband brought some home the ick and gave it to me. So, I want to just tell you guys a little bit about this process. So I was off of work yesterday, scheduled off work, and I called in today. And while I was in bed this morning, despite being sick, despite feeling not good, despite really just not feeling good, I was beating myself up. And I was sitting there and thinking about all the things that I needed to get up and do, because if I was home, then I need to get things done, right? And I had to pause for a moment and realize that this was an old cycle that I used to submit to. This is an old cycle. So guys, part of 2026, so if you're watching this when I post it, it is January, I think 7th of 2026. Part of 2026 is going to be learning how to give yourself the grace that you give others. Most people that will not allow themselves to rest because they think they have to earn it, go out of their way to make sure everybody around them is well rested. And so you're going to be seeing a lot of energy in 2026 about flipping the script and treating yourself with the same love, compassion, empathy, and care that you treat other people. And so after kind of having that little chitty chat with myself and saying, why are we doing this? We don't feel good. You wouldn't make your kid get up and wash dishes when they didn't feel good. And so why are you kind of doing that to yourself? One day will be okay if you don't accomplish your to-do task, your to-do list. So really treating yourself with kindness and compassion. Why I'm bringing this up. For most of you guys, you're going to be new on this spiritual path, or you're just new to the topics that I'm going to bring up. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that at all whatsoever. It is okay to be new on that spiritual pathway. But let me go ahead and save you a whole lot of heartache and a whole lot of pain and a whole lot of wasted time and energy. The actual beginning of that spiritual path begins with internal self-love, self-care, the connection that you have with your spirit guides, the connection that you have with source, and the connection that you have with yourself will be directly related with your own ability to care for yourself. Very often in spiritual communities, you will hear people talk about authenticity. It is so important. It's so important. It's like one of the highest vibrations that exist on our planet Earth is our own internal self-expression, self-acceptance, our authenticity. But what is authenticity? It's the ultimate form of self-love. Authenticity means that I accept myself exactly how I am and I show up exactly as I am as well. That comes from a very deep inner self-love. And it is difficult to get that if you were never taught to have it. If you were not taught to care for yourself, if you were always taught to be mindful of other people's emotional regulation, what they have going on, don't make people mad, things like that, there's a really good chance that you never developed the skill of loving yourself. And so part of what you are going to find on my channel, and if you're following me on YouTube, awesome. If you're following me on Facebook, awesome. I'm thinking about doing a TikTok. I have one up. I just haven't committed. So, but in whatever way that this resonates, understand that you are a piece of source. And there isn't a single person that I've heard of that walks around going, hey, you don't have any self-value. Sorry, I just got totally distracted with a text message. You don't look at source and say, hey, you need to work harder to deserve a break, man. You don't think about angelic beings or deities and think to yourself, man, you really need to put in more work to deserve the title that you got there, God. Hey, Michael, you slayed anything recently? What says you deserve the accolades that you have? Okay, you see how silly that seems? And that's kind of how your guides look at it when you say it to yourself, because they know I am you, and you are me, and we are one. We're all connected. We all matter. So here's your daily reminder to be kinder to yourself. And when you are not feeling well, take the rest. And don't feel guilty about it. All it means is that you're going to come back sooner, renewed. That's it. With light, love, but most of all, clarity. Bye. And have a great day.